go live now. Okay. Hi to the audience over the other side of the internet. Welcome to the Aptos Grand DAO Round 1 Applicant Demo Episode 4. So in this series, all attendees are selected outstanding projects to grant with a live stream opportunity. The demo features the knowledge, innovation vision, and business roadmap of the applicants' own creations. And today we have 5 teams joining, and they are MoveDID, Hamster, Mokshya Protocol, MuseBot.AI, Aptos Passport. So welcome our first presenter. I think that would be the
Hello.
let's see. Yes, MoveDID. You're the first presenter.
Okay, thanks, Christina. I will present my screen.
Yeah, sure. Take your time.
Okay. Hello, I would like to introduce our project, MoveDID, and show how the demo works for you. Here is the short introduction. MoveDID is the protocol that compatible with Move-based blockchain networks, including Aptos, Sui, and Steincoin. The vision of MoveDID is to be the foundation of the next generation of large-scale users, Web3 finance, and Web3 society. MoveDID could be used for 3 types of subjects, including human, organizations, and bot. Okay, here are some important links of our projects, including the homepage of our project, DID Manager as the app, the docs of our DID solution, and the GitHub repo. The first part is the background. DID is the foundation of large-scale Web3 financial system and large-scale Web3 society. There are four levels of the finance. Okay, the first level is the identity, and it's the basic, and the second level is the tokens, behaviors, and the datas. Okay, the third level is the credit and credentials, such as the SBT. Okay, the first level is the modern financial products. Okay, and the four level combine make the Web3 fintech systems. But the level 0 is big problems, not have a good solution yet. Okay, and the DID is also the foundation of large-scale Web3 society. The Web3 society is also 4 levels. The 0 level is also the identity, and the level 1 is the token behavior and data, just like the finance. And the level 2 is the social relationships that make up the communities, and in the highest level, the communities make up the society. Okay, as we see, the DID is also the foundation of large-scale Web3 society and the large-scale Web3 financial system. Okay, the second part is why we decide to choose Move-based chains to implement the DID solution. Because the Ethereum is not natively adapted to large-scale finance synonyms. Fintech on EVM belongs to spontaneous growth, and there is no level 0 position, which is the identity level, as we just said. So it's necessary to point out that domain name and the DID are not the equal. Okay, the resource-based moved chain and the DID are highly matched. the idea is really the DID is rarely stored under each account, different from saved data in a contract. That is how it works in EVM system. And facing large-scale users is both move-based vision and DID vision. They are compatible. And here is the technical structure of MoveDID. MoveDID is the first DID protocol in the whole Move ecosystems, and it is the first is in the first batch of the Aptos grant. Okay, the first level is the universal DID solution, and it's including the lightweight Move contract, including two modules, the address aggregator and the endpoint aggregator. Okay, and the contract will implement using the three languages, including the Aptos, Sui, and Starcoin, and we will implement Move SDK using Elixir language. Okay, and in the higher level, there are DID SDK, including the DID spec formatter. And this SDK will implementation using the Elixir and JavaScript. Okay, and the second level is the data model focus on the different rules. It will including two modules, including the data model analyzer and metadata fetcher. Okay, and in addition, we will implementation a verifiable credential that using the SBT in Move. Okay, and the top level is the D app level. The vision of MoveDID, the future vision of MoveDID is to implementation the MoveDID D app network that using the MoveDID protocol. Okay. Here is the usage scenarios of MoveDID. Here is the Web3. A completed DID protocol can help prevent cyber checks without relying on the centralized KYC services. While making user the second one is on the basis of the DID protocol, multi-address single account login with both Move and EVM addresses will be implemented to serve multi-chain applications such as the games. The third one is the organizations such as DAO can be profiled so that the organizations on chain and off-chain behavior values and other metrics can be more effective evaluated. Okay, and there is more ceremonials in Web3, and there is also some the Web2 usage scenarios of MoveDID, such as the one-click login supported by both Web2 and Web3 can be realized. So address aggregator and endpoint aggregator. For example, if you have connected a verified GitHub account, you can log in application, either use a browse plugin or use the GitHub, so that Web2 applications can be bridged the Web3 world. Okay, and there is more the usage scenarios. Okay, and this is the applications example of the MoveDID. First one is the DAO system based on GitHub. Nonstick DAO is a developer DAO. Okay, and it's using GitHub as the basis of the DAO. So we can develop a DAO system based on GitHub, and the account system is the MoveDID. the second one is the SOCARD. SOCARD is the highly concentrated interactive name card based on blockchain addresses and Web2, Web3 information sources. And it's also based on the MoveDID. Okay. Here is the business canvas. Okay, the roadmap are as follows. As the following. Okay, in the December, we will publish the Elixir SDK version 1 and the DID version 1 and the VC version 1. Okay, the contract is audited yet. Okay, and we will publish the version 2 in the March, and we will release our first D app in the Q3 of 223. Okay. And I will show a short demo video. Here is the MoveDID repo. It's including the contracts and SDKs and docs and the decks and the white paper. Okay, and the manager D app for MoveDID is also the scaffold for the Move app. Okay, let me show you the manager for MoveDID. It's including two parts: address aggregator and endpoint manager. Okay, the first we can connect the wallet, and it's including the multi wallets in Aptos. Okay, we just connect with the Petra. Approve. Now we click the Get DID resource button. It will show our DID, and because we didn't add any address or endpoint, so the services and verification methods are empty. We can add an address now, and now it's supporting the Ethereum type address or Aptos type address, and we can dynamic to add modules to support more type of addresses. Okay, I copy address from MetaMask. Public key is optional for some type of addresses. Description, simple ADDR. Okay, trans, Ethereum. Okay, approve. We can also add an endpoint, such as the example ED point and URLs example.com ADDR1. Okay, test. Approve. And now we click the Get DID resource again. It will show the more information, including the services that we just added just now. Okay, and the addresses we just add to the verification methods. It's not verified now, but we can verification by the signature. Okay, the last one is the team introduction of the MoveDID. We are a global and decentralized developer DAO, and here is here is my Telegram, and this is our the homepage of our DAO. You can connect us by the Telegram. Okay, the slogan of our DAO is the core-oriented programming. Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you, MoveDID. Thank you for the quick walkthrough. And I just got one question for you. Kind of interesting to knowing that what's the next biggest challenge for MoveDID, and how do you manage to cope with it?
Okay, I think the biggest challenge is the users the corporate to make the organizations to use our protocol, and because we are decentralized global DAO, so we have many partners including hash key, including the I think including many DAOs and many organizations, such as Moonbeam, such as Hashkey, and Aptos, and Starcoin, and many others. So we can let them use our protocol to solve this problem.
For sure, I agree with it. I think it's important to really put that corporations out there, and then having all the communities bridge together to create and diversify the ecosystem. Thank you so much for the presentation today. I think it's really insightful for the audience and me myself as well. Thank you so much. And next, we're gonna have Hamster. Hi there.
Hi, Christina. Do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Evans,
Yes.
feel free to start whenever you're ready.
Sure. Second. Yeah, so now you should be able to see the full screen of the slides.
Yes, you're on full screen.
Yeah, cool. Hi everyone. I would like to introduce Hamster today. And Hamster is the one-stop infrastructure. We are developing the developer toolkit for blockchain projects which are growing and developing our Aptos ecosystem. And we define the Hamster is the easy-to-use DevOps developer toolkit platform. We try to achieve using it can you can achieve automatic code or contract check deployment and more. So as we know that with all the crypto projects, especially for the ones for developing on the Aptos ecosystem, that we have to write the front end code, and then we have to write the contracts and then deploy the contracts on different nodes. And in these slides, you can see that there are a lot of points that step by step. And if you want to develop projects in Aptos ecosystem, you have to have multi-dimensional knowledges. You have to understand the Move programming language. You have to gain a lot of experiences also by the computing power so that you can start a project on Aptos. So what we are going to achieve is to optimize each step of the developing process, which means as you can see from these slides, that from left side, you have from the GitHub, the smart contract code and front-end codes, and you go all the way through with the contract quality check, security check, and also to contract test and deployment, all the way through to the operation and maintenance. And beside that, you need your RPC node service and also the computational layer. So Hamster is aiming to optimize on each step, that make every step of the development, including the operation and maintenance, automatically done and in a very standard way. So that is our goal. And with Hamster, each project which want to develop on the Aptos ecosystem can save at least around 35 to 40% of the developing time as well as effort, which means money, of course. So so this is the diagram shows exactly what the Hamster toolkit, the Hamster developer toolkit means. As you can see that from the above side, we have the development toolkits, which is the main part of the developer toolkit. And also you will have the operation and maintenance toolkit. And we have a lot of development toolkits, including smart contract templates that we will provide the users or provide development teams different Aptos or Move templates, which you can use directly. But of course, you can create your own ones. And we will provide the CLI visualization for the Aptos ecosystem and different SDKs as well. And with Hamster, you can also create, so to say, the pipelines, which you can define your own pipelines, which means that you can create your own pipeline, which defines exactly the steps, like for example, compile and build, and then deployment, and to achieve the, so to say, the CI/CD, the continuous integration, as well as continuous deployment. And even after the operation, as we know that after the deployment, there should be a lot of changes in the space. And for each changes, you need effort and you need human resources to complete the operation and the maintenance. And Hamster is assisting you in each step of it. And we also provide the Hamster node service, which means you can choose them directly after you write the code, after you write the contract. You can choose the node services and deploy it directly into the Aptos ecosystem. And another one is the Hamster distributed computing power, which we also provide. So I will show several slides shows exactly what does that mean, right? So once you log in, use your GitHub account, you can create your project here, and you can choose like your project type. It can either be the app, which means it includes like contracts, including also as front end code, and you can choose also only as a contract. And you can select the different contract code. You can use existing repository, which you write by yourself, or you can use the template which we provide. And also for the front end as well, you can configure it here. And after you create your project, there are a lot of backside code that we write. And with the Hamster, you can use after you use the template, the Aptos template to create your own project. You can do several steps here. You can do your contract, the contract or code check. You can build your contract, your front end code, and then you can deploy it. So everything is very in the automatic way, and you can do it very, very easily. And afterwards, so after you click this, you can check the result, how they are executed, and you can see here the result. For example, here we have the you can check the recent check and the recent build and deployment. You can view the result as well. Here you can see from the workflow whether they are successful or not. So what problem you met. You can even click on, for example, on the second one, the workflow, and then you can see exactly how it was executed, how much time it took, and what problem you met. And everything is running in automatic way. For example, if you have the one line change, the code change in your code, you can be back, like you can click through, and then you can have the result automatically. So so this makes your life very easier, especially for the projects which are going to deploy on the Aptos ecosystem. So before I get to the next slide, so this project, like for Aptos templates, and also you can do the contract check, and also the deployment. We are still writing the code. We are still preparing the code. That is for the Aptos, but we have the video prepared for you that you can have the idea of how it works, and it gives you the verification version, which we name it the alpha version of our product, and have a look at how it works. If you cannot hear the sound, please tell me, Christina.
Hamster is the one-stop infrastructure.
So it works?
It's working fine.
Great. So
Development, operation, and maintenance DevOps service platform, empowering projects in Web3 to improve their coding and delivery speed, quality, and efficiency. In this video, we will demonstrate how its alpha version works. Before we start, I want to introduce firstly the application scenario of DevOps in the development of Web3 projects. After Web3 project developers submitted their source codes, the Hamster DevOps platform helps complete the code checking, code compilation, code test, code building, and code deployment in a standardized, tooled up, and automated approach. This enables Web3 project developers to focus on the core development, while leaving those tedious and repetitive work to Hamster to complete. Besides, Hamster provides the continuous monitoring and alerting system for application services deployed through the Hamster DevOps platform, making it faster to discover a run error and more elegant to get it repaired. Now, let us demonstrate how a project realizes the entire DevOps process on Hamster. First, create a new project on the platform. After successful creation, you can view the project dashboards by clicking on the project name. Click on Delivery Center and select the code repository, then configure the code repositories of this project. To create the DevOps pipelines, you can click CI/CD and choose Pipelines. During creation, the trigger method and result notification method of the pipeline could be set. After the pipeline is created successfully, click Node Configuration to add stages of the pipeline as needed. Currently supported stages are code clone, code check, build image and deploy. When creating a deploy stage, if the application information is not configured in advance, you can select No. New application to configure. The application information to be configured mainly includes environment, container specification, number of instances, deployment node, and network access. After configuring the application information, you can select the application to complete the creation of the deploy stage. Click Pipelines in the sidebar to return to the pipeline list. And click the Execute button corresponding to the pipeline to start the pipeline. Click the pipeline name to enter the execution history page. Click the corresponding ID to view the execution of the pipeline. After the execution is complete, click Application and select Applications to view the detailed information of the corresponding application. Click the Basic Info tab to view the basic information of the application, including CPU usage, memory usage, containers info, deployment info, container copies info and related events. Click the Resource Alignment tab to modify the node's scheduling strategy and resource dynamic scaling strategy to achieve efficient use of the computing resources. Click the Network Access tab to configure the related network access of the application, such as the public network access domain name. Return to Basic Info and click the View Logs button of the corresponding container copy in the Container Copies area to view the running log of the corresponding container copy. Click Remote Login of the corresponding container copy to remotely log into the container copy and perform corresponding operations. To make our service more completed,
Yeah, I think the network is not that perfect. 1 second. Yeah. So so let's stop there. This is the verification version of our product. So you can have a basic idea of how it works and to know that in which direction we are going to. So to introduce a bit about our team, has around like 25 guys now, and we have Portia, who is responsible for the whole response of the technology, and he's the CTO. And we have Nova, who has over 15 years experience in the marketing and also in the fundraising. And myself was the co-founder and the key members of 2 other Web3 projects before. And we have Liam, the VP, the principal of technology, who's guiding the development team that to develop the products. Yeah, so we're very excited to build on Aptos ecosystem and to provide good products for the development teams and developers who are growing in the Aptos ecosystem to further make their product known and to make this ecosystem more prosperous. So yeah, we're getting very excited and hope to deliver the product as soon as possible so that everyone could have the try. Thank you.
Thank you, Alice. I do find it really interesting. The whole platform works as a SaaS system, but for Web3 products. It is really fascinating. Perhaps you mentioned it during the presentation, but I didn't catch it. So for which chain or infrastructure does Hamster build on?
Actually, as we are providing the infrastructure project, we are not specifically. So we are integrating different templates, right? So this template could include like a Move template, which is for Aptos. We can also provide the Solidity projects for the Ethereum, and also for the contract deployment, for example, you can choose our service. If we provide a service that you can deploy on Aptos or Ethereum or Binance chain, and you can do it, right? So we believe that, so it is actually the multi-chain project, which we cover different chains. But very importantly, Aptos is now very, very famous. There are more developers coming in, so it's definitely a very, very big milestone for us to integrate or to build on Aptos.
For sure. Do you see that Aptos has much more potential to like bridge Hamster in order to like diversify the ecosystem?
Yeah, sure, of course. That means we are providing, if with search kind of a tool that you can attract more developers or teams and make their life easier to build on the Aptos. So it's definitely a main relationship for both us and the project teams as well as the Aptos ecosystem as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the presentation.
Thank you, Christina. Bye.
It's really glad to meet you. But yeah, thank you.
Sure.
Okay. Next, I think we have Mokshya.
Yeah. Hello, Christina. Again.
Hi.
I'm sorry, I'm not. Yeah. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yep. First of all, I'm sorry I've not made any presentation. I didn't think it was a compulsion, so I'll probably go through the project through the GitHub website and
no
the
worries.
demo site. We've just
I think that'll be easier, straightforward in the sense if you have a demo, you can just show the demo. If you have a code,
yeah, sure.
like just show the code. Doesn't matter. Everyone got their own target. But yeah.
Anyway, thank you. So hello everyone, I'm Subhas. I'm the project manager and co-founder for Mokshya Protocol. Like Mokshya is an open source protocol based on Aptos blockchain, building different kind of solutions. So far, like we've already launched 4 smart contracts on Aptos blockchain, all general contracts, nothing new. But then these are contracts that can be useful to a lot of projects, and these are free to use, right? So the first contract that we launched was Aptos token vesting contract. This contract can be used, like to vest tokens for any projects. After that, we developed the Aptos token staking contract. This contract can be used by anyone to, like stake tokens or even like NFTs. And then, like while exploring along the way, we ourselves, as like big NFT fans and NFT collectors, we decided, kind of like candy machine was missing on Aptos, so we decided we would just build a candy machine from scratch. And like in order to develop a candy machine, you need to you had to develop a random, like something, you have to develop a contract that could randomly mint NFTs, and that was missing. So we developed a smart contract for pseudo random number generator, and it turned out that we were the first one to do it on the Aptos blockchain, right? So the third like smart contract that we built was Aptos Candy Machine, and like it is being used by a lot of other projects as well now. And in terms of like product, we're planning to maybe launch a launch pad for everyone with their fees, like Metaplex is doing on Solana, because you know, a lot of NFT marketplaces in Solana are a pain in the ass, because you know, it's really hard to launch a project, and it requires a lot of technical knowledge. So we're planning to like do something like a creator studio kind of thing. And we also have launched, you know, after small testing contract, it has not been used by anyone yet, but then in the near future, we believe people will start using it. And yeah, this is so far 4 smart contracts in 4 months. That's what we have done, all on Mainnet. And moving forward, we'll probably be building products. Can I stop sharing my screen for a while, because I need to, you know, copy the demo site which we just like built yesterday. Just a moment.
Sure. Just take your time.
So yeah, I mean, like you know, launching NFT projects in Aptos is quite challenging, because a lot of marketplaces, you know, they select projects on the basis of a lot of things, and it's very hard, you know, as an individual creator, or as a small team, it's really hard to launch a product. So moving forward, we will be launching a launch pad for NFTs with zero fees and for everyone. And you know, like specifically for this presentation, I, you know, kind of like asked our team to just like develop a demo site so that we can show it to people. And here it is. Might not work perfectly, right? But I'll just show how it will work. So I'm sure, you know, like all of you are, all of you may have in some time have always, you know, like already minted the NFT. So this is nothing new. So we'll be like, there will be whitelist mint, and then there will be public mint, right? And yeah, people will be able to launch projects just through the launch pad without paying any fees. And this is it. Yeah, it's just a simple demo. I think, yeah. And about the team, we are just like 3 people in the team, 3 devs, me, Ajay, and Samudra. And you know, like in terms of like product, we're not sure what we want to build, but we want to build something unique and something, you know, that might be useful for the Aptos blockchain. And all of our contracts, everything that we've done so far is open source. Everyone can go to our GitHub and, you know, like access the code from there. Yeah, this is it. Thank you.
Thank you, Sabash. Kind of just curious about like how long you guys been working on this project, and do you have further plans for the next step?
Yeah, I mean, like we've been building solutions on Aptos for like 4 months now. In 4 months, we've been like able to launch 4 smart contracts. The initial idea was just like building open source solutions that other people can use, but looks like, you know, product is really necessary. So moving forward, we might, you know, like build products, but we're not quite sure what we want to build.
For sure. I think that for the basis is solid. I could see that it is pretty sure for further development, but just excited for you guys, and I hope that you guys can figure out soon about the next step, the next development. Good luck with everything.
Thank you, Christina. Thank you, guys.
Great. Okay. Next, we're gonna have MuseBot.AI by Jenny. Hi, Jenny.
Hey, hi, Christina. Okay,
Oh,
I'm sharing screen. Wait a minute. Can you see the full screen now?
It's not full screen yet.
Okay, wait a second. You can see from my side the full screen. Okay, I'll go like this. Okay. Okay, hi everyone. We're honored to be invited to join this demo live. My name is Jenny, and I am the market lead of MuseBot.AI. Our team has been working for this project for just a month, but we believe it will revolutionize the Web3 and AI industries. As we all know, NFTs such as CryptoPunks and BAYC have attracted general attention from mainstream and made more ordinary people know the concept of Web3 for the first time last year. So NFTs could be regarded as a breakthrough point for Web3 mass adoption. However, we have found that still lots of ordinary people couldn't take part in the NFT process because of the high entry barrier. For example, NFT's design phase is highly specialized and time-consuming for people without design experience. NFT smart contract deployment process requires extensive understanding of blockchain. Non-professional lacks NFT's go-to-market strategy and community operation knowledge. Therefore, we bring MuseBot.AI to the world. On the one hand, it is the first AIGC-powered one-stop NFTs platform, including the AIGC NFT generator, the community, and marketplace, which aim at lowering the entry barrier for individuals to start their NFTs journey from concept to market. On the other hand, the toolkit will leverage Web3 business, such as DAOs, GameFi, DID, and POP, by offering seamless one-click AIGC NFTs generation service for project integration. So first of all, the AIGC NFT generator. MuseBot AIGC engine is powered by a diffusion model. We're emphasizing the painterly aesthetics in the images it produces, rather than creating photorealistic images that can be mistaken for photographs. We devised a scheme for trading off diversity for fidelity, and have achieved a new AI architecture trained on our mini program. So here is the workflow of the generator. You can just input some words and make some choices, and your first NFT will be born in a few minutes. Here are some showcases generated by us. Some of them just launched Aptos NFT marketplace and just started wireless mint these days. If you are interested, we'll give you some whitelists. Okay, secondly, for the community part, we will provide choices for creators to launch their own DAOs based on AIGC NFTs. In this way, it will be easier to connect the audience and the creator, which will boom the creator multiverse. At the same time, everyone can choose to launch their own curation gallery, in which way the community would become more organic and sustainable. What's more, the co-creation will become executable under the mechanic of the flywheel. Thirdly, for the marketplace part, we have a feature selection here. Artists could generate the first batch of images and send to the community for voting, after which the market will show the spotlight collection. Meanwhile, individuals could customize the unique NFT and put it in the series. Also, we will launch Prompt Market, an AIGC NFT market for the audiences, which would become most part of the income. As for the toolkit usage, various Web3 business would benefit from it. For example, we can help DAOs to visualize their members' devotion by inventing AIGC NFTs as a proof of contribution. We can help GameFi projects to customize players' in-game AIGC NFT assets based on personal interests. We can also help DAO projects to generate exclusive AIGC NFTs according to users' own chain labels. And we can help mint users' digital moments as special AIGC POP with personal traces. So there are so many scenarios that AIGC NFT would help and customize. If a project needs it, please feel free to contact me. So this is the roadmap of our project. Until now, we have launched our MVP on Aptos last week. Meanwhile, we are building partnership with some NFT communities and DID projects to launch the showcase. In the next 3 seasons, we will integrate into more Layer 1 and Layer 2 ecosystems and launch more features. Okay, thank you very much. We are looking for your feedback.
Thank you, Jenny. Just to confirm that, you mentioned that the project has been only 1 month old, right?
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's amazing. I mean, just because I was like went through your deck as well.
Mhm.
It looks it looks really mature, honestly. Even whether it's like the vision or the business roadmap, like you guys had everything planned out. I'm just curious that like before this project, were you guys building something else?
Yeah, we also have experiences in Web 2 and Web 3 industries, and we have built so many products in Web 2 scenarios like TikTok or some products in Tencent. So we would like to contribute ourselves to this project with enthusiasm for the Web 3 adoption.
And is this the only current project that you guys working on, or is there like more project?
Yes, it's the only one.
Okay. I think it's really interesting, especially seeing that AI is really the hub in Brazil. So I could see that, especially you had outlined like a full business roadmaps. I could see so much potential and so much collaborations that can be immediately implemented and bridge out to other communities. And it's only 1 month old, so I'm really impressed. I think honestly, I don't have any more questions, but I'm just like so excited to see the future partnerships that you guys will have, because I'm really interested to see like, you know, the potential, the actual implementation of MuseBot.AI in the actual Web3 ecosystem. So good luck with everything.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for the presentation. And now we're gonna move on to, let me see, Aptos Passport.
Hello. Hello, Christina.
Oh. Hi.
Sorry, I didn't turn on the camera because I'm in pajama. I'm not kidding.
No worries.
Okay. Maybe next time. Okay. So let's see. My name is Jingfu. I came from Aptos Passport, and here I'm introducing our project to you. So as you see, this year we are facing a many challenge. From the earlier this year, the crypto market crash, and in October, the FTX crisis, we see many good projects that just fall. But we also see some will still carry on. So in this bull market, we set the major goal of our product is to build a strong, steady infrastructure and to win users back, to win investor back, to develop it in this tough market situation. So in this October, we decided to enter the Aptos again and choose DIDs as our directions. It's maybe kind of like a copycat of ENS for the first look, but who need another ENS? So that's we focus on to build a brand new DIDs to let the user more. So let's see. Yeah, you can see the roadmap of our product. The first part is very important. Is our domain service. The domain service is very basic, very important, essential part of Aptos. It's like ENS. We supported from 3 to 64 characters user-defined domains. When they pay the fee, they can register add Aptos domains, and of course we will support Suri, and we will talk about it later. And first, we will have every function of an ENS have, including the basic domain names, the information storage, and also support IPFS. The most importantly, we already supported the Web2 domains, and register APAS, you can have a permanent link between your Web2 domains, and you have the choice to have a centralized website or the decentralized website domains. And for the ACP passport, APAS, when you have your APAS, it's like you have an entrance, a card, interest card to our ecosystem. Like you can trade your goods, assets in Unibazaar that we will talk about later, and this market will have zero fee on NFT and assets trading. So also you will have, of course, you will have APC, the mining rights. So let's come to the APC mining. So the APC basically is the most important token in our ecosystem. It's kind of like like a Bitcoin, but the economy model is more decentralized. When you have domains, then of course you will have subdomains and even grandson domains. Every 24 hours, you get a chance to mint APC, and all the subdomains under the main domain, when they're mining, they will return 20% perfect to you. The design logic behind it is we want to create everyone could encourage people to do it. It's a bit like XEN. So some people will ask, what's the point of this? And when they do minting APCs, so you already involved in the Oracle. In order to drive the Oracle, you have some encrypted data in the drive chain and other ecos, and it's like you putting your efforts in it. Then you have ACP as a reward. So we also designed a lot of different situations and opportunities to spend your ACPs. That would be a very useful token. And most importantly, nobody have permanent APCs. We don't even have it. Everything is fair. And let's see. We also have an NFT card here. It's come with AirPods. Is a tradable NFT card. We already have them on the like top AZ, and also like now it's like 20 or 30 top 20 or 30 when come to the trading rank. And so we don't want everyone uh, like you don't want to give up to many APCs. Because the NFT market is not active nowadays. So, uh, like APAS, as NFTs, uh, the transition is always happening. So, if you don't want to have it, you can sell it or gift it to your friend. That's fine. And also, this card will personalize yourself. It's like ENS, the shorter the name, the higher the price, and every price, the domains have different NFT like figures purchased, and we also designed the domain like level up systems. You can pay APCs to upgrade your domains. So we also designed for the OG WL users to have some kind of a steampunk style NFT card, and we also want to willing to add more art elements to it. It's not so similar or same all the time. Okay, let's let's go to the big part. The Unibaza is our market, simply put. So this is a Unibaza is our market, and it is on the mainnet now. First, is very different from traditional NFT trading market. We don't have the list of assets. You can trade here in two ways: in private or publicly. So just like a real bazaar, as many different people from different background and culture just came to here to show and selling and buying their goods. So it's a free market. It can accept any kind of assets. The Unibazaar is based on this idea and this logic behind it. So you can have many different goods. You can trade others.
Junfu,
Okay.
sorry to interrupt. Are you still on the slides?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay. So sorry, I thought you probably switched to the website.
Oh, you're freezing? No.
Okay, sorry to interrupt. Please continue.
Oh, okay. I thought you feel like the screen is freezing. Okay. Uh, so if you have a pass domains, then you have this entrance permit to this market. You can you can do the trading in private, and that's the value we give it to our members. And also you can like have a land to do your own business. That's to talk about the public model. You can have a land. You can have a little sprinkle things for yourself for the things you want to sell. So then you can open the business just like in a real market. So this market is very different from the traditional NFT. So the traditional NFTs it's like ranking things from low to high. The higher price NFTs may don't even have a chance to show up in your screen. So here is different. You have to put efforts. You're selling your goods, and you can enjoy it. That's the story of Unibazaar. And we think this change will bring more enjoyable experience to people in the NFT market. Okay, let's see. I'll gamify a portal. Well, people may ask when you have a DIDs why you do games. Um, because that's what we do. We are a gaming development team. So our core members 20 years, more than 20 years of experience of developing games, I mean traditional games. And we already have many multiple successful gamify projects already. So first, we through the wall of Aptos. You can check on our website. We already have it, and to increase the APC's usage, and people were depending on it, um, and also we want them have their medals, their scoreboard upload to APAS. We found out people really enjoy the WOA, and we just try to move this portal idea into the whole system, the whole ecosystem. We have a lot of games in plan, so they will be part of our roadmap of 2023 next year. So we will have more games there. We will have them on APAS. We will make APAS bigger, more, and make people confident with about us to bring more on the table, to bring more interesting things on the APAS, and also increase the usage of APC. And because we did games before, so that's what we're good at. So see, our community is growing part, growing really fast. We have this. It's like a experiment on Web3. We're all familiar with Web3 growing up very fast, and we are like do it again on the Aptos chain. It's not like a, to have Discord or give some simple task, but truly to guide our users to experience, to explore every corner of our ecosystem, like swap, like wallet, like NFT trading. Like people really to do it, to familiar with it, and they will have their rewards immediately. So for example, like the game I mentioned, the WA. So we design it when user to play it. When they play for some time, they can win medals, they can win APCs. That's a new experience, just like in a traditional game. But of course, it's like a game, so it have level up. It's like a grow up system and credibility system. So we're aiming to build. Let's say it's a valuation of a user's credibility on the chain. So it's like you can accumulate you to loan money, then raise your stake to get more. So let's see the next page. So the Oracle, the elephant in the room. The blockchain is charming, and this is a very first time we think we saw like it's a people building together and self-governing social experiment. So we want at the Oracle to prove it again. So we have a bold design. So everyone can provide Oracle data. It's not like a chain link. Depends on very few centralized data center or provider. That will solve a lot of problems, like to drive ordinary users to use gas to provide off-chain data by costing gas fee, of course. Like, but we already have like a domain mining Aptos task system to keep everybody busy, and everyone could choose with the minting they can have the Oracle data with it, and they will provide extra APC rewards. And in case of some users do sketchy things to provide wrong data, so we our solution is very typical blockchain. It has to the field agrees to more. So when a user to provide a good data, effective data long enough, so they will have their credibility grows. So for now, the Oracle is a experiment version. We're already on the mainnet, and the refresh rate is about 2 to 3 minutes. I think it's good enough experiment. Also, the Oracle have Aptos official support, and in fact, it encourage us to do more to look into it. So we already have our code and the portal, the market data feeds, and we provide it to the ecosystem to use for free. And others, VRF, API, or CCP service, will be charged a certain amount of APC. So that's what we came in. When we're looking at Aptos, we find out that there's no Oracle there. So every other service, like all the bulk based on the Oracle data, uh, what can we do it? Without it, we cannot do it. So we provided Oracle to Aptos ecosystem, and now it's finally online. It's already online. Everybody can use it. They can experience it. So let's build it together. The next part is our APC eco token. So we mentioned the idea in before so many times. So the APC, the eco token, is like it's like a new kind of new breed of token. So we we think it should be no one should have the privilege to mining, and like everyone should can mining by themselves and not reserved to the field, and no one could get very low price to collecting the token, and everyone should mint it by putting efforts in it. That means no one is special on this market. Everyone is equal, and also it should have a large like a market, like a way to use it, so to increase the transition rate of this, just let more useful, let's simply put. So we gave this idea to APC, the APAS coin. So it's already have, for now, it already have thousands users every day spending gas fee to mining APC, and they share the version with us. So this token has no swap pool, and in about a month, they already mint like more than 10,000 APCs. There's no inflation, and nobody collecting the token by force. So we don't pour minting APCs, and we don't hold the APC by ourselves. So everyone is equal, like I say. I believe if we continue to do in this way, to make more usage to the APC. So we hope APOS and APC will be continue to continue to grow. Okay, let's check our static for now.
Jianfu, sorry.
Yes?
I'm so sorry to interrupt you again. Do you think you can wrap up really quick? Because I think we are running out of time here.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I'll still give you 4 minutes.
Okay, we just have so many things to say. Okay, just see the chat. Basically, we are top top 4 at the top of the NFTs the market, and our Discord is quite active. I see our perfect model, and this is important. So the first out the domain is like a passport. You pay each year, so you enjoy the service for whole years, and we including or secondly we are including all the 2B or 2C service, and thirdly we have a different layer of a consumer concern. So you want to spend more, then you have to wait, because like in the Unibazaar you can do it whatever you like. And this is our roadmap. Yes. Okay. Okay. We already in Q4 of 2000 this year. So as you can see, we're kind of a little ahead of schedule. Some of our project is already done. Our items are complete in for 2023. So we hope we can finish our seed round funding January next year. Before that would be ideal. Oh, okay. This is our marketing part. Is the things are usual we're doing on Twitter, Discord. We have a community airdrop. Keep looking at, and also we have a media cooperation with some official and many others like here, and also GameWise. So here's our partners, as you can see it. And a past feature. We believe we are going to meet this target next year, and we have 1 million NFT holders. We should have 50 million annual revenues and 500 partners and media coverage, like we already have some, and 10 million worth of Web3 branding. Okay. So as a partner chain of Sui, then if you already have APAS domains on the Aptos, then you will have a free same domains on Suri. So we also have some other ideas, like bring the Ether's NFTs to the Aptos, but that's in the process of developing. So okay. So that's our team. Our team is we're just in Australia, but our office is in Shanghai. So we have like I said, like a 20 years experience of interactive entertainment. Now we focus on the Web3. We already have experience on VR, AR, or LBS. This sort of technology that we are familiar with it. So now we are focused on Web3. And thank you, Christina.
Thank you, Junfu.
Sorry, it's a long one.
Thank you. No worries. We want every attendees to take time to and then detail introduce the projects as much as possible, but just really unfortunate we do have the time limitations here. But feel free to share your deck on your build page so that people can go on and check it.
Sure.
Yeah. And are you ready for the question?
Sure.
Yeah. So what do you think your competitive advantage is compared to other protocols on the market?
Yeah, like in October when we designed to enter the Aptos, there are already existing like Aptos names, Move Name Service, Aptos ID, and so on. So we have to think what makes us different and special, and it's certainly not a prettier website or cheaper service. Not. We want to tell our user, our fans, APAS is not owning a domain or DID. Yeah. So we make APAS as a Web3 entrance. And all the design were guiding user to explore more Aptos chain block and ecosystem. So in the testnet, Aptos have great success. So we bring the scoreboard idea from Web 2 to Web 3. We have more than 100,000 users to participate. They are happily tell us they are learning experience Aptos from our entrance, the APAS. So we firmly established this idea to exploring the experience, to connecting Web 2 and connecting other ecosystem, and that's the most valuable things of APAS, and we will focus on it. Thank you.
Thank you for the answers. It is super insightful, and I do find that Aptos Passport is a really niche product, and I really hope you guys could be selected, and good luck.
Thank you, Christina. Thank you.
Thank you too for making here. Well, so to quickly wrap up today's sessions, I would like to emphasize. Hold on. Okay, so quickly wrap up today's sessions. I would like to emphasize that round 1 is currently closed and amid of judges screening. The results will be announced on this Thursday, the 8th. So where we will be revealed the grantee for the Quadratic funding voting round as unlocking the next milestone of this grant. So if you want to participate as a developer, keep an eye on DoraHacks Twitter and Discord for round 2, or you can participate as a voter in round 1 to have allocated funds for our grantee. More to be revealed in the following days. Do stay tuned. And thank you so much, everyone, for your presence here. I really enjoyed your presentations. It was just such an honor for me to meet your products and actually meet you virtually on a screen. Such a pleasure of mine, and I hope you guys enjoy the day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Christina. Bye.
Thank you, Christina.